We stopped at the Somerset Levels. It's Sweets Tea Room. About
120 to go.
120 kilometres to go.
It's like 1:30.
We left about 2.5 hours later than we intended to.
Going to bed hungry today.
Plenty of faffing. We'd be lucky if we get there before it's dark. Lovely bit of cake. Moo. Just climbed out of Exeter, pretty hilly, and then got a lovely view over here when we're camping somewhere. How far?
On the other side of that hill.
How far is it?
10
miles?
and 12?
An hour and 12. Not that long, we're quicker than that. Yeah, we've got to descend down this road and then back up, and there's a bit of a climb back to the top. We're all walking up an absolutely enormous hill. It's 10 o'clock and we're still about 3 miles away from the campsite. I think the moral of the story is, don't leave at 10:30. Don't faff around so much. So we got here at last. Mike is just blowing up his sleep mat. I've just got my tarp down here. And then Ali is erecting his one-man tent. Somewhat dubiously. I think the view in the morning will be absolutely spot on. This is how I have my setup. I had a black bin bag just filled with all of my stuff, so I didn't have to bother putting it back into the bags overnight. I didn't bother with a tarp over my head, just had it over in the open. It was pretty warm enough. There's an Alpkit Hunker bivy bag, Rab Neutrino sleeping bag, Alpkit Numo deflated here, and then that's a silk sleeping bag liner. Plenty warm enough, and I will do a review of all of those individually. Mike, can you talk us through your setup?
So I got my sleeping bag, some bivy bag.
What's your sleeping bag?
North Face Links. Says comfort to one. Well, that's a lie. Alright, do you want to start?
How much was it?
£100. Got my bivy bag, Brab Storm, helium, sleeping mat. It was pretty good.
How much was the sleeping mat?
I think 40 quid. It's a foam one. Self-inflating. Got my £4 tarp. Some stakes I tied to it so I can tie everything down.
Just pegged it up over the handlebars there.
Pretty good.
1 hour and 25 minutes after we started, still nowhere near leaving.
I'm done.
How are you done?
Yeah, I'm done. Almost.
It's an hour and a half after we got up. But still nowhere near leaving because somebody's got a puncture.
We don't know that. This is bullshit.
Taking a quick look at these, the Alpkit bag here has got quite a nice little pocket on the back just to store your bits and bobs in, which I think is quite a nice little touch. I don't have that on my Apodora one, so that's quite nice. Here you see Ali has a frame bag from Alpkit as well, which is really good. Keeps your centre of gravity quite low, so it's good for packing clothes and things like that, or if you've got any more heavy items, you can stash them in there. This is the medium one, which I think is 6 litres, and it fits onto a 53cm frame quite nicely there. There's a little accessory pocket too. You can see that the bottles are quite tight in that frame, but it's a relatively racy geometry on the bike. Packing the bar roll there, it's pretty straightforward. A little bit easier to do when off the bike. I wouldn't really want to stuff the bag while the bag was still on the handlebars. About 45k away from Bristol now. It's been quite a long day. It's 7:15 again.
It's been as long as every other day.
And we're seriously behind schedule. We'll be lucky if we get home before it's dark. Again. It's just terrible. Some idiots just have to lug all the rubbish from the campsite up this hill. I carried this beer 100 miles. Slush. Both Mike and Ali use these little storage containers. They're only about £20 each from Alpkit. As you can see, there you can stuff them. Quite a lot of stuff. Got all his tools in there. I think food in that one. There. They're attached with Velcro straps around here, and then one around this stem. 2 in there. Nice little bits of kit. I think I'm going to get myself one of these too, just for an extra bit of storage space for some grub, because I find it quite difficult to carry enough food with what I've got at the moment. Strapping it onto the bungees on the back of the saddle bag was a bit of a pain in the arse. So the main problem with these Alpkit bags is that they've got this little buckle here, which holds the strap in here, which is quite nice, but when you come to wanting to tighten this, you can't just pull this strap. You've got to adjust this, give yourself some slack so you can get your finger in there, and then pull this, and it's just really annoying. It takes so long to get those on there, so that's the downside. The other thing as well, also on the first use of this, my friend managed to pull the stitching off of this one, which is, I think it's just normally stitched on, but when trying to do the bag up at the end of the day, it might have been a little bit heavy-handed, but that did come off, which is a bit annoying, so we need to get that sorted. On these Alpkit bag as well, these do tend to run pretty horizontal to the ground. This is quite a big frame. It's quite tall. It's a 54cm frame, and as you can see, that's quite close to the wheel there. On my other friend's bike with the same bag, it actually rubbed a little bit, which is a bit of a pain. If you compare that to the Apogura one, the angle is much further up. It sort of sticks up in line with the saddle, which keeps it out of the way a little bit better. So the accessory pocket here, I've got the dry one, which is nice because it is completely waterproof. It's nice to have that extra space on the front of your bag for the things you might need a little bit more often than in your bar roll or your saddle pack. But unfortunately, it's like a bloody maze in there. You got to pretty much take everything out to find what you need. Just because there's only like a little net at the back. So there is a little bit of a mesh net there to put a few bits in. Everything else is just sort of in there. And due to the zip being quite a bit shorter than the width of the bag, it's quite hard to actually look under this part and get what you want out of there. It's one of those sealed waterproof zips, which is quite good though.
So I'm currently in a field with the lads, wild camping.